Hello and welcome to this week's Transfer Tuesday. And today our staff will be talking about how to prepare for next week's transfer fairs. And our transfer fairs will be on Monday at the Dundalk campus, and that is from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. in the College Community Center, both lobbies, so between the library and the bookstore. The Tuesday, October 17th, will be at our Essex campus, and that will be from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And that will be in the Ramaka Student Center upstairs and inside the cafe. Wednesday will be at the Catonsville campus, and we will be at the Student Services Building, room 004. And again, that is from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And then finally, we'll wrap up Transfer Week with Thursday, October 19th from 11 to 2:30 at our Owings Mills location. So we're hoping that by watching this video, you'll be better prepared to attend that transfer fair. And I'm going to turn it over to our presenters. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Courtney. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Judith Moton, and I am the coordinator for the Essex campus for student retention and transition services. And I'm accompanied by my colleague, Andre Peart, and he works on the Catonsville campus. And we are going to help you all prepare for the transfer fair. We're going to start our presentation now. Oops. Okay, the topics that we're going to cover today include what to do before you attend transfer fair, how should you dress, what should you take with you to the transfer fair, and what questions should you ask. Are you a new student who thinks it's too early to explore your transfer options? Trust us, it's not. The next year will go by so quickly, and it's better to start now thinking about transfer fair rather than later. So as we're thinking about transfer fair, which starts next week, what are some things that you should do to prepare? So think about what type of college you would like to attend. So decide, do you want to attend a public or a private college? What size school are you most comfortable in? A small school that may have fewer than 3,000, a medium-sized school that has maybe 8 to 10,000, or maybe even a larger school that may have 20 to 30,000 students. How far from home do you want to go? Are you looking for any specific extracurricular activities or athletics? What type of environment do you want to be in? Urban, suburb, rural? And do you require any special services? What size class do you prefer? And are you interested in Greek life, sororities, and fraternities? Review the list of schools that you are attending. Check to see which schools have your major. Which schools meet your criteria? Now, when you go to the transfer fair, a question that we're often asked is, how should I dress? We encourage you to dress appropriately. You don't have to dress up in a suit or tie or a business suit. You can come to the transfer fair in casual clothing, like what you wear to school, but don't wear clothing that has words or pictures that could offend someone. Wearing your favorite sports team or even your favorite college isn't bad. However, don't wear something with curse words or inappropriate phrases or pictures. What should you take with you to the transfer fair? So the first thing you want to make sure that you have with you is you want to have a list of any questions that you have. Bring your list a pen, paper, and a bag to hold all the brochures that you will be collecting as you visit the various tables at Transfer Fair. And make sure the email address you give out won't embarrass you. Remember, college admissions officers will see it. Now, you can use your CCBC email address, and we highly recommend that you use your CCBC email. So, as you're attending Transfer Fair, keep an open mind. Have a plan, but don't be afraid to deviate from it if a college that wasn't on your original list catches your eye. Chatting with representatives from various colleges can also help you figure out your own preferences. Sometimes it's just as important to know what you don't want as it is to make your transfer wish list. Be polite, but spend most of your time on schools that match your interests, not just humoring friendly admissions representatives. What questions should you ask? So let's go over a few. Here are some questions. What do students like most about your school? What is the biggest complaint from students? What kinds of students are happiest at your school? Where do students hang out on campus? Do students mostly live on or off campus? How would you describe the academic pressure and workload? How can I arrange a campus visit? Will this include meeting students enrolled in my program, faculty members, and program advisors? What questions should you ask? So you might start with, I'm interested in this particular major or something similar. What are the admission requirements for my major? And do admissions officers make decisions solely on GPA and credits earned, or do extracurricular activities truly matter at your school? What questions should I ask? Questions around the length of time of completion. Is it possible to finish a degree in 2 years if I've completed my associate's degree at CCBC and plan to attend full time? What is the maximum number of credits you will accept and transfer? Can a student complete a degree online or through evening and weekend courses?
Good afternoon. My name is Andre Peart, and I will be continuing on with this presentation. As you can see, what question should I ask? Transfer agreement. Is your college participate in Degree to Succeed program with CCBC? How can I find out if my credit will be transferred to the school of my choice? What question should I ask? Definitely, it's always about the cost for the school that you are trying to go. So what is the cost for the tuition and fees of the school of your choice? What is the cost for room and board, housing and meal plan? What is the average cost for books and supplies? Do students pay for parking on campus? What question should I ask? Financial aid. Definitely, this one is definitely a big one because again, this is the way a lot of students fund their way through school. Are there special grants award, or scholarship for transfer students, how may I apply for them? Will I automatically be considered? Or do I need to complete a separate application? What question should I ask? Housing. If you're living on campus or off campus, that definitely play a big role. So if you're living on campus, definitely have to ask question, is a housing available for transfer students? If yes, it is available every semester. Is there a separate application for housing? If yes, what is the deadline to apply for housing? What question should I ask? Student to faculty ratio. And this one is definitely very important because, again, a lot of times students like to go to a smaller school or a bigger school, or like to take smaller classes or bigger classes. So definitely the number of students per faculty that will handle your class, definitely you need to know. Will I be taught by a professor or teaching assistant? What are the faculty like? And how accessible they outside of class? What question should I ask? Transfer student support. What resources are available for transfer students? Mentors, student life, transfer orientation, transfer specific housing. What question should I ask? Internship, co-op, job, and employment. Is there an office that support internship, co-ops, and career readiness? What local businesses does your institution partner with for internships and job placement? What question should I ask? Application deadlines. When are the application deadlines? Is there a priority deadline? If you are an international student, ask if there is a different deadline from the general transfer. Describe a competitive applicant. Be engaged and make contact for the future. It's tempting to casually wander through the college fair without realizing it is a great networking opportunity. Pay attention to who you are talking with at each booth, and ask for their contact information at the end of your conversation. Keep in touch and reach out throughout your question and demonstrate your interest. Schedule a campus visit. It is still the best way to find your ideal transfer fit. Have fun. Definitely have fun. Use a transfer fear to expand your horizon. Do not be afraid to explore something new, but make sure you are able to separate the school with good sale pitches from those you should be strongly contenders for your transfer choices. Follow up with your academic advisor, because it's definitely great to make sure that whatever you learn at the transfer fair, talk to your advisor about it, because it's definitely important for you to make the best choice for you. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Andre Peart, and I'm with Judith Moton and Courtney, and look forward to see you guys at the next transfer fair next week. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for having you.